basically when a new person comes, we have them do a 3-month internship. So we give them an opportunity for them to check out whether or not this is a good fit for them and whether or not they're a good fit for us. And through that 3-month training program, we introduce them to all the different tools that we have to help them set themselves up for success. So the rolling that you saw of the dough there, we buy special rolling pins so to ensure that the dough is rolled to a specific thickness. You see our packers, they use certain templates so they can count out the treats, so they know, they line them up on the template so they know exactly how many of those treats have to go in a bag. We have special, like, they're actually French fry things that you would see at McDonald's, but those fit into our bags. And so as they're taken off the template, they're put into those particular tools, and then the treats go right into the bag.
Right.
So we've even worked with an industrial engineer at NYU who's created some adaptive tools. So some of our employees who can only use one hand, maybe due to cerebral palsy or something like that, they can actually load the treats. We use these special heart-shaped treats that we do custom packages for our hotel partners, and they can stack those treats in there and use this one arm and be able to push that in the bag and lift it up and pack it. So we want to feel them out in terms of, do they have kind of like the focus or the physical strength or the focus, the physical strength, the endurance to be able to do this type of work, but we set them up with the tools so that they can succeed. So they don't have to bring anything to the job other than a good attitude and their willingness to work and to learn. And I feel like part of what makes us so special is that we're constantly learning, and it's progress, not perfection. Everybody makes mistakes. We don't instruct, we remind, so that they're constantly feeling like they're valued, and that there's nothing wrong that they can do. They might have to relook at things, or if we see a treat that's too thick on the tray, what do we say to them?
What?
When somebody's treat is too thick on the tray, what do we say to them?
They have to take it off.
They have to take it off, and what do they have to do?
Roll it again.
Roll it again, yeah. So that,
just like any other job, you have to do it the right way.
Exactly. And that's, I think, one of the things too that I feel is really important. Maybe it's that reminding and trying to set our employees up for success, because that I don't want this to sound offensive to anybody, but there's nothing worse than when you package a product and you put so much into it, and a customer opens it and they're not wowed by it, or there's something wrong with it. And the first thing I don't want somebody to say is, well, what do you expect? They were made by disabled people. You know what I mean? Like, I want our employees to be held to standards that they can be proud of the product that they're putting out the door, that we all can be proud of the product going out the door.